Hey guys, I'm Kent. Welcome back to my channel. I've got a really quick install today, and that is with the TST frame sliders from my 2024 Kawasaki ZX4R. This is the same for the 23, 24, 25 ZX4R and the 4RR, but a really good looking Delrin frame slider that shape matches very closely to the cutout here in the frame. So it looks good. It's not just a post that sticks out like I had on my ZX6R. And it also has some nice beveling, so if the bike does go over at speed, it'll help prevent it from getting caught and flipping the bike, and hopefully just slide along and grind down the Delrin, which is what it's designed to do. There's no cutting involved. It's really just a matter of backing out this bolt. I believe this is a 14mm socket, and popping the new assembly on. It is some really good engineering that they've got going on here. I'll bring up close and show you the pieces. This piece actually mounts into the frame to lock it in place, and then this clamp locks this way so that when everything, when everything is secured, it can't rotate. The regular pole style frame slider, it doesn't really matter if it rotates, but this, since it has some shape, you want it to stay in the same position so that it doesn't start turning around and can grind evenly. Anyway, good engineering, and should be, again, a very simple install. Since this is the engine bolt, you only want to do one side at a time so that you don't offset the engine, but it should be that pulling out this one bolt, the other bolts keep the engine perfectly in place, and we just get this back in. It's important to torque things down correctly. This engine bolt needs to be torqued down to 44 foot-pounds. So let me pull this out, get this on, and see what it looks like. The parts are also different per side. So on the right side, it's the smaller spacer. The one on the left is much longer. It's also the smaller bolt. And then these two parts actually have R marked on them. So first in goes the spacer. Then this, if you pull the fender out a little bit, you can get it around so that the fork is inside the frame piece that's coming down here. And so it just sets here in front of the washer or the spacer. And then this cutout here mates up with this piece. This is an M8 Allen key, and then torque down to 44 foot-pounds. Final step is actually mounting the puck to the bike. The kit also comes with these little M8 bolts that use a 6mm Allen key. And these torque down to 16 foot-pounds. Okay, I think that was one of the easiest installs I've ever done on my channel, but you can see here how far they stand off from the bike. So if the bike tips over, this will definitely help protect the fairings. In an actual crash, the idea isn't just to protect the fairings, but the engine and the more critical parts of the bike. I did do another video using the Impact Tech crash cage for this bike, which actually would protect fairings and quite a bit more of the bike if you're stunting or doing other things like that. But for the types of riding that I'm doing, I'm looking for a much more sleek and simple frame slider like this one. All right, right side on, it was just as easy as the left, but just wanted to show you from this angle, since with the way the bike is leaning, you can see it a little more clearly, how that silver piece has a fork around the part of the frame to keep everything from rotating. Just really clever engineering. So a big thank you to TST Industries for letting me try out this product. I absolutely love the fit and finish, and the way that the shape of it perfectly outlines the cutout in the fairing. It looks like an OEM product. I'm also a big fan of clever engineering, and I love the way that there's additional forked support around the frame of the bike to keep this from rotating in the event of a crash. In addition to looking good though, it adds the functionality that if I were to tip it over here in the garage, that I'd get some fairing protection, and in the event of a real crash, that it would protect the engine and some of the more critical parts of the bike. Anyway, I got a lot more videos coming on this bike. If this video was interesting at all, please give me that thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you all very much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and keep on building.